Imagine a giant cosmic neighborhood with planets, moons, asteroids, and comets all moving around a powerful star in incredible dance that has continued for billions of years. This incredible system is called the solar system, and it is our home in the universe. Everything you have ever known, every person who has ever lived, every story ever told has happened on one small planet in this vast cosmic family. But how did this amazing system form? What mysterious objects exist within it? And what secrets does our solar system hold about the origins of planets, life, and the universe itself? By the end of this video, you are going to understand our place in space like never before. Let me start by explaining what the solar system actually is. The solar system is a group of objects that orbit around the sun, bound together by the invisible force of gravity. These objects include 8 major planets, their moons, millions of asteroids, countless comets, and other smaller bodies all moving through space in organized patterns. The sun sits at the center of this system, and it controls everything through its enormous gravitational pull. Nothing in the solar system can escape the sun without reaching tremendous speeds. Our solar system formed about 4.6 billion years ago from a massive cloud of gas and dust, and it has been evolving ever since. At the heart of everything is the sun, the most important object in our cosmic neighborhood. The sun is a massive star made mainly of hydrogen and helium. Deep in its core, the sun produces energy through a process called nuclear fusion. In fusion, hydrogen atoms are squeezed together under intense pressure and heat to form helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. This energy travels outward and eventually reaches Earth as heat and light, making life possible. The sun is absolutely enormous. It contains about 99.8% of the total mass of the entire solar system. All the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets combined make up less than 1% of the total mass. Without the sun and its powerful gravity, the planets would simply drift away into the darkness of interstellar space. The sun is not just our source of light and warmth. It is literally what holds our entire cosmic neighborhood together. Now let me take you on a tour of the planets, starting with the inner rocky planets closest to the sun. These are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These 4 planets are called the terrestrial planets because they are small and rocky with solid surfaces you could theoretically stand on. They are closer to the sun and therefore much warmer than the outer planets. Mercury is the smallest planet and the closest to the sun, with scorching daytime temperatures and freezing nights because it has almost no atmosphere to hold heat. Venus is often called Earth twin because of its similar size, but it is actually a hellish world with thick clouds of sulfuric acid and surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. Earth is the 3rd planet and the only known planet in the universe that supports life. Our planet has liquid water, a protective atmosphere, and the perfect conditions for life to thrive. And Mars is the red planet, a cold desert world that scientists believe may have had liquid water and possibly even life billions of years ago. Between Mars and Jupiter lies a fascinating region called the asteroid belt. This is a vast area of space containing millions of rocky objects left over from the formation of the solar system. These asteroids range dramatically in size. Some are small like pebbles, just a few meters across, while others are hundreds of kilometers wide. The largest object in the asteroid belt is Ceres, which is actually classified as a dwarf planet. For a long time, scientists thought the asteroid belt was the remains of a planet that exploded, but we now know it is actually material that never formed into a planet, because Jupiter's powerful gravity prevented it from coming together. Beyond the asteroid belt, we enter the realm of the giant outer planets, the gas and ice giants that dwarf everything in the inner solar system. These are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets are much larger than Earth, made mostly of gas and ice rather than rock, and they do not have solid surfaces like the terrestrial planets. Jupiter is the largest planet in the entire solar system, so massive that more than 1,000 Earths could fit inside it. Jupiter is a swirling world of clouds with a giant storm called the Great Red Spot that has been raging for hundreds of years. Saturn is famous for its spectacular ring system, thousands of rings made of ice and rock particles that circle the planet in a beautiful cosmic display. Uranus is tilted on its side, rotating at a strange angle compared to all the other planets, and it has a pale blue color from methane in its atmosphere. Neptune is the farthest major planet, a deep blue world with the strongest winds in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 2,000 kilometers per hour. But the planets are not alone. The solar system contains more than 200 moons orbiting various planets. Some of these moons are tiny and irregularly shaped, while others are larger than the planet Mercury. What makes moons particularly exciting to scientists is that some of them may contain oceans of liquid water beneath their icy surfaces. These moons are among the most interesting places in the search for life beyond Earth. Europa, a moon of Jupiter, is believed to have a vast ocean beneath its frozen crust, kept liquid by tidal heating from Jupiter gravity. Titan, a moon of Saturn, is the only moon in the solar system with a thick atmosphere, and it has lakes and rivers of liquid methane on its surface. These moons are worlds unto themselves, each with unique characteristics and possibilities. Then there are the dwarf planets, smaller planetary objects that have not cleared their orbital paths of other debris. The most famous dwarf planet is Pluto, which was once considered the ninth planet but was reclassified in 2006 when astronomers developed a clearer definition of what makes a planet. Other dwarf planets include Eris, Haumea, Makemake, and Ceres. These objects orbit in the distant outer reaches of the solar system and help scientists understand how planets form and evolve. Beyond the planets lie comets and the outer solar system. Comets are fascinating objects made of ice, dust, and rock, often described as dirty snowballs. When comets approach the sun on their elongated orbits, the sun heat causes the ice to vaporize, creating long glowing tails that can stretch for millions of kilometers across space. These tails always point away from the sun because of solar wind and radiation pressure. Many comets come from distant regions far beyond Neptune. The Kuiper Belt is a region beyond Neptune containing thousands of icy objects, including Pluto. Even farther out is the Oort cloud, a theoretical spherical shell of icy objects that may extend halfway to the nearest star. Comets from the Oort cloud can take millions of years to complete a single orbit around the sun. But how did this incredible system form in the first place? Scientists believe the solar system formed from a giant cloud of gas and dust called a solar nebula about 4.6 billion years ago. Something, perhaps a nearby supernova explosion, caused this cloud to start collapsing under its own gravity. As the cloud collapsed, it began to spin faster and flatten into a disk. Most of the mass fell to the center, becoming dense and hot enough to start nuclear fusion, creating the sun. Meanwhile, the remaining material in the disk slowly clumped together through collisions and gravitational attraction. Small particles stuck together, forming larger and larger objects. Eventually, these became planets, moons, asteroids, and comets. The inner solar system was too hot for ice to exist, so the inner planets formed from rock and metal. The outer solar system was cold enough for ice to survive, allowing the outer planets to grow much larger by accumulating massive amounts of gas. Humans have been exploring the solar system for decades using incredible technology. Scientists use powerful telescopes and space missions to study our cosmic neighborhood. Many spacecraft have visited planets and moons, sending back stunning images and valuable data. These missions help us understand where we came from and what else might be out there. The Voyager missions launched in the 1970s have traveled beyond the planets and are now in interstellar space, carrying messages from humanity to any intelligent beings that might find them. The Cassini mission spent 13 years studying Saturn and its moons, making groundbreaking discoveries. New Horizons flew past Pluto in 2015, giving us our first close-up views of this distant world. And the Juno spacecraft is currently orbiting Jupiter, studying its atmosphere and magnetic field. One of the most exciting areas of solar system research is the search for life beyond Earth. Scientists are actively searching for signs of life or conditions that could support it. Mars may have had liquid water and a thicker atmosphere in the past, making it potentially habitable billions of years ago. Spacecraft and rovers are exploring Mars' surface looking for evidence of ancient life. Some moons like Europa and Enceladus may have subsurface oceans that could harbor life. Future missions plan to explore these ocean worlds. These discoveries could fundamentally change our understanding of life in the universe and whether Earth is unique or if life is common throughout the cosmos. The solar system is full of mysteries and wonders. From giant planets with raging storms to icy comets streaming across space, from volcanic moons to asteroids that could tell us about the birth of planets, every object tells a story about our cosmic origins. We live in an incredible time when we can explore these distant worlds through robotic spacecraft and powerful telescopes. As technology improves, as we build better instruments and send more missions into space, we will continue exploring deeper and discovering more about our place in the universe. The solar system is not just our home. It is our laboratory for understanding how planets form, how life begins, and what else might exist beyond our small blue world. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.